Just minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, with SWP. Stick around. T-Bone,
What?
guess what we got coming up next?
What?
Some Crimson Dust with
Crimson.
Trailer Trash Barbie.
Oh,
Blowing you down, Rise, and that's John Rapace right here, Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Everybody wins. gonna send a message, whatever the hell that is. You know I've got nothing to lose. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make my dreams come true. So Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib, motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Yeah, come on out to Fender's. Try to send these taco dip.
Welcome to LouisvilleStageRental.com, where all your needs are met. We know the times have been tough for our customers with the coronavirus going around. When the all clear has been given back and you need a stage for your event, we are here to help you out. We will have available discounts to suit your needs. Don't forget, when all other companies are trying to make up for lost time, we don't have to, because we are here for you. At Louisville Stage Rental, we can accommodate anything that you need, from small events to large events. Just give us a call, 502-376-1240. LouisvilleStageRental.com is here for you. All you have to do is call.
This is Crossfire Radio. Crossfire Radio. We play music like this.
Say that they want you, to try to get you thinking they believe.
Keep it locked right here on Crossfire Radio. Crossfire Radio.
She offers me protection.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, rocking you out right here in the Den of Sin, baby. I'm Fender,
T-Bone.
and we're going to blow your giant minds tonight because we got a special surprise for you.
Yep.
Tell them about it, T-Bone.
SWP rocks the world.
That's right, man. I've been waiting for months to make this happen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting a little feedback, and it's driving me crazy.
Getting feedback.
Yeah.
Where's it coming from?
The Gremlins?
The Gremlins?
Yeah. But we'll figure it out. It's coming off of me or you.
Uh-oh.
One of them people. Damn those bastards. All right, hey, I got somebody to dog.
Got somebody. No.
Yeah, I got dog this dude, man.
Uh-oh.
Love him to death, but he has never played on the show in the history of the Den of Sin. Since like 2006, this son of a gun has not played on the show. Guess who it is?
Who's that?
Eddie Metal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Eddie Metal, he just don't want to come around here. I guess he's scared. Hey, Eddie, you ought to play on the show because, you know,
my God,
it'll do
I
you
feel
some good.
so good.
Yeah,
it'll
Oh,
make you
yeah.
feel like Donald
Oh,
Duck.
slow down. Oh, yeah.
He's getting a
Oh, yeah.
blowjob.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Eddie, this is how good it makes you
Oh,
feel.
my God. Oh, yeah, play with my balls. Play with my balls. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, just roll them around. It's so good. Oh, my God. I love it when you... Uh-oh, slow down.
See what a release
Don't
it is?
move. I'll go get you a towel.
All right, for your musical entertainment, you know, I'll dog him, but I'm also going to support his music. This is Crow's Joint with a song called Horizon, right here at Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Eddie, I want you on the Den.
This
Oh yeah, some Crow's Joint, man.
Crow's Joint.
Them guys are freaking awesome, man. Eddie Metal, you're being called out, dude. I'm calling you out. Right here in the Dennis Inn. I'm Fender. You know me. You need to be here and playing. That's right. Hey, you know another band that I would love to have in here, but they are no more?
Who's that?
Cornbread Mafia.
Cornbread Mafia.
Now, you want to talk about something going up in your face. I got the song right here. It's called Breaker 19. We're going to screw you up here in a little bit.
Where my whiskey bottles die, and I put that on the line with a
right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so ready for this. T-Bone, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I've been promising you, one hell of a show. Give it up for SWP. Gotta turn it up.
Bluetooth's not connected.
We're marched into the flames, scarred by the crimson sky. Ignorant past transgression, the sensitive is the seed of a brainwashed mind. Here today and then gone tomorrow, never will give in to what is good and done. Your chance made to be broken, broken by the one who's had enough of your shit. Roll on, rising tide, you come and wash away the misery. Is enough overnight? I say roll on, rising tide. You're gonna wash away the misery. It's enough overnight. A lifestyle unforgiven. Things makes the wrong and it's dead and gone. It's a brand new millennium. You're trying to fit in where you don't belong. Persecuted for yesterday. Yesterday is old news. You hang on. Your chair made to be broken. Broken by the one who's had enough of your shit. You roll on, rising tide. You're gonna wash away the misery. It's enough overnight. I say roll on, rising tide. You're gonna wash away the misery. It's enough overnight. I for it all. I for it all. I for it all. I for it all. You come and wash away the misery. It's enough overnight. I say roll on, rising tide. You come and wash away the misery. It's enough overnight. I for it all. I for it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, SWP, baby. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are high energy, man. So what, we having any problems in the monitors?
It's kind of squeaky, little feedback. And his kick drum's dead in his monitor.
Kick drums out again.
Okay. Is it there yet?
I think you got a dirty pod.
Not yet. Alright, I hear it now. We're good.
Dirty Pod. That's my life. Dirty Pod. So, Sailor Man, tell me, everybody in the band, we got a lot of information to get out.
Right. So, I'll let you want to know I'm Sailor. Been around for a minute. I'll let the people come up to the microphone, kind of tell their own who they are. Over there on guitar, Scott Smith, lead. I call him the Dragon Slayer, right? Scott the Dragon Slayer. You don't have to stick, but it's pretty cool. Still a little feedback in the microphone. Over there we got Fred the Hitman Greasebomb on bass, right? Been with me since day one, and we have a new face in the band today, right? First time revealing him out in a market like this, in an avenue like this. Mr. Jason Crazy Sticks Proctor out there back there. Right?
Yeah.
We want to, pretty honored and privileged to have Jason come aboard and be a part of the band. He is a detrimental part of our new direction, or the direction of the band, I should say, and he got it immediately. So we're pretty excited about having Proctor join the family.
Right on, so everybody needs to know how they can get to you. How can they get your tunes?
You can find us on Spotify at SXWXP. You can find us on iTunes Radio, SXWXP. Find us on YouTube at that SXWXP. You can find us on the gram at that SXWXP. And you can find us on Facebook at SXWXP, American Made, Full of Danger.
And they can also buy your merch as well.
Yep, got plenty of merchandise for days. We talked about this before, hot and cold cups,
Yeah.
stickers, a plethora of different
Yeah.
T-shirts.
Show them, T-Bone. This is my cup of sorrow right here. SWD cup, my cup of sour.
Right, so you go to sxwxpbandcamp.com, right, and we have all kinds of things. We have this nice little, I wish I could have brought one today, still a bit feedback in that mic.
Yeah.
We have glass plaques that are being made to us now, compliments of Courtney James from Boom City, that have the Trans Am Jams album cover, and it has like, it looks like the player of like Spotify or Apple Music player, and it has the name of the a track like Cup of Sorrow and the volume button. And if you scan it with your phone, and if you scan the plaque with your phone with the Spotify app, it automatically pulls up the track and starts playing. It's pretty neat.
Technology's great, man.
No, it's not. Well, you could talk about, say that for another day, but I am an old school cat, fan of the old school ways. This whole new thing, and I'm not an old hater, but it's hard for to move.
But you're doing a great job at it.
Well,
though.
we try. We got a guy back here kind of guides us our way.
And who is
Proctor
that
keeps
guy?
us honest about that.
Who's that guy back here?
That's Jason Proctor.
Jason Proctor.
Talk to him, Jason.
Yeah.
Tell us what you got going on. How long you been in the band back here, man?
Since May. Is that right? Yeah.
Since May?
Yeah, May.
Right on. So how you liking it so far?
I love it.
You think these guys are crazy yet?
They're no crazier than me.
So aren't you? You're involved in a lot of different projects.
Yeah, I've been in a bunch of different things. I mean, Caldera, Kentucky Death Wish. I mean, it's, you know,
Hellfire.
It's kind of, yeah, Hellfire. Bottoms up. Yeah.
Well, see, that's what happens
Everything,
when you're a
you
good
know.
drummer. Everybody wants a piece of your ass.
Right.
So we might have to pimp him out too, along with the guy from Devil Be My Judge.
Billy Squire style, right? Everybody wants you.
Yeah. We got a special number for people like you. It's 1-800-WANT THAT ASS.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a vandal.
All right, Sailor, let's rock out a little bit more.
All right. I'm gonna send this one out to my wife at home, since she's mentioned into it. This one's called I Tried.
some change with the times. Lord, I try. Lord, I try. You slowly change into the things that you despise, and then you die. Then you die. I pour my heart out, share my pain. I'm labeled as a man that's gone insane. I let paranoia take control. I don't know who I am anymore. But Lord, I try. Lord, I try. And the woman that I love, there's so much we've been through. I can sympathize. Yeah, I sympathize. Ain't no one ever lived the hell that we've been through. It changes your life. It poisons your mind. The loss from your father's suicide. In the face of catch our mother's eye. Oh, it tore my heart out to watch them die. I carry the burden left behind. Oh, I try. Lord, I Scott Smith on the guitar, Fred the Hitman on the bass, Jason Parker on the drums, and I am Tojo Yamamoto. And I try, and I try, Lord, I try. And I try. And I try, Lord, I try. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, you biscuit maker.
Son of a biscuit maker.
Hell yeah.
Just 'cause I put boots in the oven fender, that don't make them biscuits.
Kelly Hood out there listening, and he said it sounds fabulous.
Thank you,
Kelly.
Kelly. Thank you, Kelly.
So tell me, what upcoming events you got going on? I know you're going to Nashville, right?
Yeah. So, we have September 26th reserved for our next video shoot day, but we're running into some complications with actors and available a personnel to play said parts of the theme of the video. So we still probably going to shoot out at the 26th, out at the county line with Alan Asball and the Baca group, the Baca Biker group, which is
Cool.
Bikers Against Child Abuse.
Right on.
Excellent cause, excellent dudes.
Let them motherfuckers have the guys, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably do some form of that. So that's event number 1. Event number 2 was in November the 9th. The band has been in conversations with a gentleman named by the name of Malcolm Springer out of Nashville, who works for the House of Blues and the Universal Music Group, who has recorded artists such as Fear Factory and Full Devil's Jacket and a bunch of other worked with Zach Wild with some Ozfest over things. He did some work with Rob Zombie.
Damn.
So we're going to go down there in November 9th, and however long it takes, to start working on the first chapter of the St. Whiskey Prophecies book, which is loosely titled The Snake Eye Conspiracy or
Okay,
the Scars of Judas.
So before we get too deep into that,
Okay.
for the other people that are not familiar with SWP, like, you know, people in Russia, China, you know, they're tuned in right now, guarantee it.
Yeah.
So explain to them about the SWP background.
Right. So it's funny because in UK, in Power Play magazine, they wrote about this exact same topic. And back in the early days when we were first forming, SWP stood for, can we cuss on the air?
Yes.
You sure
All right.
can.
It stood for St. Whiskey Pussy.
Sweet.
I'm sorry, Sweet Whiskey Pussy. See, I'm already used to Sweet Whiskey Pussy. We hired a PR group to get Trans Am Jam some press, and he kept coming back with, you know, man, you're gonna be really hard for you guys, really, really hard. And I was like, don't give a shit, you know. You're one thing that people don't know about me. I'm not bragging, but I don't really, honestly, if I set my mind in motion, I don't care. You don't like it, don't come watch, don't come listen, don't stream, don't download. You don't have to be a part of the world.
Right.
But that's my voice. And we had other guys who kind of thought, you know, man, it's not fair. You know, I felt like it wasn't fair. Like, they'd ride with it, but it could be stronger. The songs were better than the name. It's kind of not novelty, tongue-in-cheek, right?
Right.
The stripper cocaine rock and roll is what people normally thought of at that name. So we palled around for a while and got to St. Whiskey Prophecies. And from a marketing perspective, it just kind of made sense, right? You just have a vision that what can we keep SWP and what can it mean? So we thought of St. Whiskey Prophecy. Well, although bourbon is Kentucky, but whiskey and bourbon are kind of in the same parent umbrella.
Right.
And I thought, if we could keep it like St. Whiskey, like the patron saint of whiskey, that would be awesome as shit. And then we threw ideas off of each other back and forth for the longest time, and it got to be like, oh, he has a book, right? And each book of prophecies would be a EP release from us. So from a marketing perspective and imagery and kind of the universe talking to us, it made more sense. We almost changed the name of the band to Scars of Judas, but that's a strong name for a new band, but it would mean everything that we invested in up to that point, from guitars to backdrops to shit ton of merch, it would all be null and void and washed out and canceled.
Right.
We have to start over from ground zero.
Lost money.
And I don't really care about losing money, but we don't want to start all over again, right? It's going back and recording another record and hiring a PR firm to get more press. We already gained some traction with SWP, so we just had to kind of figure out what that was going to mean. And we have some great names: Sluts While Pregnant, Sodomy While Pregnant, Slayer Wild Pantera, Stupid White People. What was some of the other funny ones? Stained with Purpose. Oh, that wasn't funny. That was still good. So we're now called St. Whiskey Prophecies, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
I think the band kind of it speaks prophetic, and I write in that kind of realm of things.
So them
Good versus
marketing
evil.
guys, man, them marketing guys, they changed the road to your goal.
Yeah, I don't want to say that I sold out, right? It's just that I had to learn the quick way that it's not all about what I think, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they think.
Right
if it's
on.
the fucking band name and you don't like it, get the fuck moving.
That's the model of our
That would have been the
show.
Philip Anselmo Pantera way. We don't give a fucking shit. We got weed statues on our stage. Fuck yourself if you don't like it.
Right on, man.
But it's not only me, right? So
So the song that you just played,
I tried.
Tell everybody a little bit background on that song.
So some of these songs were written back in 2002-ish, a long time, demoed a long time ago. And you know the story about how Freddie got me off the couch and,
Right.
and got to doing it. So I tried's about just, you know, ain't that the most simplest thing anyone can say at the end of their time, right? On their headstone, I fucking tried.
Right.
Right. Life kept dealing you a series of blows. I don't want to get too deep, philosophical torture, fucking singer-songwriter thing, but, you know, in the second verse talks about I watched my mother die with cancer in my arms. My wife had to deal with her father's suicide. And I talk about how those things change you as a person as you move on, right? And you have to learn to deal with them or fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
And there were times where, if it wasn't for these guys in this band or guys I was playing with at the time, I wasn't going to pick myself up on my bootstraps and keep moving forward. So that's really what I Tried's about. It's just like, you know, I'm trying every day
You gotta try.
to
If you
put
don't-
my best foot forward, to have the best version of myself out there as I can. Because if I don't, or if you don't, then you're just part of the problem and not the solution.
Right. You
Anybody
fail
can-
before you get there.
Yeah, it's easy for anyone to sit on the couch blaming everybody for why they're not where they want to be. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what that song represents.
And then the song you played before that,
Rising Tides.
Rising Tides. A little bit of background on that one too.
Well, I grown sick of at the time of the trendy status quo things that were being cool to do, from music trends to culture trends to societal trends, and just the trends are made to be broken by people who have had enough of their shit. And what are some examples? Like being forced to live with a large digital AI presence in our lives,
Yep.
to be tracked more than we've ever been tracked before. You know, you just kind of get sick. You just kind of get sick of the world going in a way that you just don't feel comfortable with, kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the theme, like the trends made to be broken. Pantera made a healthy living, but it was all about music with that phrase, right? The trend is dead.
All right.
Lots of feedback though.
So
Guys,
going
you
on.
feel free to interject anytime you want to.
Yeah. Any of you guys, Freddie, Scott, you guys want to come in, chime in?
Everything he says sounds good to me.
Is everything sounds good. They're good.
It started with I was feeling that way, and then I saw the idea of, this is going to sound terrible, but what Katrina did to New Orleans was terrible, right? But it took me to visualize that on a much grander scale, right? It was, what if that was to happen across the globe, to kind of wash away the things that pain and stain us, to start over and cleanse new. But you know, I deal with PTSD, so no one said that the shit I write's correct. Don't pay no attention to me. They're just words. I didn't invent them.
Yep. It's real. All right. Y'all want to be turned loose again and play another one?
We can. Are we good? Okay. So all of you out there watching in Radio Land or at Homeland or Facebook Land, Engineering Land, raise your cups of sorrow high in the mighty sky and salute to the gods of cups of sorrow. This one's called Cup of Sorrow.
told me on the bottom. If I die today, if I pass away with a cup of sorrow. But now I made a mistake, and it tears me apart with one foot in the grave. Love losing it all. I made a mistake. It tears me apart. I got a foot in the grave. Losing it all. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. The chat room is packed on Twitch. You all
Right.
you got a lot of people watching.
The demons follow me over into the den of sin. Last night, this same thing happened. The microphone spun on its own,
Yeah.
reverse, and fell off the stand last night.
Damn.
So now I fixed it.
I think the feedback is being close to the monitor. I think that's where our problem
Really?
line is. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to tune.
Go ahead and tune up real quick.
Tune
No,
up.
we're good. We're good. You can ask us a question.
You gonna play the tuna song?
Yeah.
So, Sailor, I know you've been playing for a long time, all the way back into
My Own Victim?
2004,
1999.
99,
Yeah. Started with My Own Victim back in '99.
and then you came out with 16 Bones.
Well, so it was Victim in '99, Surviving Thalia. We did 2 records. Really proud of that band.
Yes.
And then in between that, so in between Victim and Surviving Thalia, I did some acoustic things. We wouldn't call it 16 Bones. It was called Field Dirt. Then during the Thalia thing, it became 16 Bones. And then after Thalia, it became like was doing metal no more. So that was kind of the thing I was focusing on. We did some shows, pretty cool 16 Bones stuff. Got to play with Days Anew a couple of times and a few times. And Wasika, I don't know.
You play with Days Anew?
Yeah.
Smart out, man.
Yeah. And then after that, I wasn't doing nothing. I was on the couch for 18 months, almost 2 years, and
Milking the clock.
Freddie comes over, and
Thank God for Freddie
now
G.
now
My
we're doing
God.
this.
Freddie G, he's in other bands too. So, gotta give some props to Juke Joint Revival.
Oh yeah.
And Freddie, you in other bands besides that one? I know you get around like a hooker.
What do we call that? It was a band whore. I think.
Band whore, yeah. Freddie G's the band whore. Get up there and talk to us, Freddie.
Yeah, I'm in Juke Joint, SWP. I've been in was in a cover band, acoustic 90s cover band called Dig. First band I was in 2002. I was a guitar player for 1080. I started that band and just kind of went from there. Just there was a time I was in 3 different projects at the same time. It's got a little bit too much, so choose about what I can do, handle. So
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
He's really a good dude first, but
Very versatile.
and he's a really solid, really good,
Yeah, he
fantastic
is.
bass player. So,
The-
Freddie, thank you for getting me off the couch, man. Man,
Don't
thank you.
forget.
Yeah, thank you, Fred.
Don't forget.
And then my brother over here, Scott. Like, I don't know if we ever really told. We may have told the story, but I'll tell the briefest version. Was, this is the kind of the final revision I think we got to. We went through many different revisions. You talked about Eddie Meadow. Eddie Meadow played with us for a while. He actually did the debut with
Really?
us. Yeah.
Wow.
He was the lead guitar player when we first started. And then, you know, life and stuff happens, and then we get out and we're in transition looking for a lead guitar player, and we talked to a couple guys I played with in the past, and just was really wanting to do it seriously, you know, in between Eddie and now. And I saw their band Goodnight Carnage play when SWP played with us out at Brewski's, and they set up, and Louis, the local guy, was like, you got to just stay and watch these guys, and I want you to really watch them. And I watched them play, and him and Rick set up, and they had all the right gear. There's JCM 800s, got a Zach Wild Les Paul Bullseye Authentic, just gear after gear. I was like, now you're barking really, really loud, guys. You're barking really, really loud. Does that bite match that bark? And they started playing. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Right. And then he came up after me. He's like, oh boy. Yeah.
They had a guy there that night, and Sailor had to do half the show, and then he's like, let's call it, give a handout for who it was, and brought him out, and he did the other half of the show. And he kept saying, hey, you guys really love this, you know, give him encouragement, you know, to bring him on board. And I thought, there's a little opening there. So whenever he went and took his stuff around to the back room, I walked back there with him and said, hey, man, if oh boy don't want this gig, I want it.
Right on.
And then from there on, it pretty well.
So can you talk to Goodnight Carnage and get them in here?
We'll see what we can do.
Right on.
But I got to add the better part of that story. So a little while after that, where I'm doing the Surviving Thalia reunion out at Trixie's at the time. So I got together after like 10 years, and we're getting together. And I look out. So he told me that, but we didn't exchange information at that first time at Brewski's, right? I just knew that he was like, old boy didn't want to do it, and then you let me know. So during that time, we're trying to work with old boy, and it's in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and we're like, man, we're going to have to make a change. So we end up playing with Philip Anselmo and the Legals as a three-piece, with me learning some very basic box scales just to carry the lead spots in some of these bands. Maybe poorly, but I have a motto. It's better to die trying than not try at all.
Exactly.
I got it tattooed on my arm. It's a lyric from Surviving Thalia. Confidence, pain, and strength. That's my life creed. You got to have confidence to endure the pain and the strength to do both.
That's right.
So I'm up on stage, and we're playing with Philip and Anselmo and the Legals, and we start to build something. So some time it went by, right? And we do the Surviving Thalia reunion at Trixie's, like I said, and I see his face, and I was like, you're that dude. You're that guy. You're like, don't fucking leave here until you give me your information. I sent you a friend request on Facebook. I said, I don't do that shit. Like, and people look at me like I have 6 heads. I was like, I don't. Like, I got time to thumb through my friend thing and be like, yeah, I'm going to select every. No, I don't. I don't even want to do it, but I've been told it's a necessary evil to be competitive in today's musical world,
Yeah,
right?
I can't
So I told him, I was like, dude,
Facebook.
I'm sorry. I don't ever check that thing. So if you're out there listening and you're like, yeah, that fucking dick never replied to my shit either, it's not on purpose. I'm not trying to be a punk. Like, I will get to it eventually, and I'll hit you in and get you in, right? So we exchanged information, and he came out and auditioned and knew all the tunes and slayed it. So that's when I knew I'm playing with a like-minded caliber cat, right?
Right.
Who took it serious, and not so. Since then, not just from the personal perspective, the business perspective, but he's become, somebody that I can trust and be friends with, and that's important. Like, that's why Proctor's come along. Proctor and I've played together for years, and other things like 16 Bones and Caldera and Kentucky Death Wish things, and when you got guys that are on par. And man, I thank you so much for being in this band. Right, it's a pleasure to have you. And Freddie, like, you got like-minded guys who are striving to go and do the right types of things.
Right on.
The goal is like-minded. That's what I should say.
I've known Scott for quite some time, and I've always been a fan of him. He tears the shit up every time, man.
Yep.
No matter what band he's in, the guy studies, he puts in the work, and he comes out and he cuts your head off.
It was really like, I don't want to keep talking too much, but it was like to the point where it's like, I can't play band. I can't play guitar in this band anymore. Like, I really can't, because I felt like at the time I was like, I can't play. Like, to say like you want the like-minded cats on the instrument. It's like Dave Mustaine and James Hetfield back in the day. In my opinion, that was great. I ain't taking nothing away from Kurt for any Metallica fans, but to have the great Dave Mustaine and the great James Hetfield in the band at the same time, you're like, shit, like, you got to step up your game, Sailor. It's either put the guitar down and give it to somebody else, or step up your game. So having them in the band has made me step up my game.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what happens when you put yourself together with all this,
Yep.
you get the sound of SWP, a strong family sound.
I appreciate that.
So let's rock out some more, man.
Yeah, I guess we're about at the last song, I guess. So what
Okay.
better way to close it out with the last song than to tell everybody it's a little closing time.
It's
How about
closing time, folks.
Closing time.
Don't worry, we're still here. What'd you do? You tear your shit up already, man? Gosh damn, we can't take him anywhere. He's always having some kind of problems.
Battery died.
Look at him.
Uh-oh.
Your amp got scared of Scott, man.
Technical difficulties.
I got gremlins in the den. Y'all didn't know that shit, did you? I'm just sharing with you guys, and the gremlins are gonna go home with you.
Yeah, I don't want none of these services going on with that.
Yeah, you know what? We can actually pimp off Scott.
Ah.
No.
No.
What? We can
There he goes.
We can get him to play one show if you donate $200 to cancer benefit. You ready?
Raise your cups. A little
All right.
close it down. Gotta bang your heads at home.
In your underwear.
You damn right I cross the line. Speak my opinion. Yeah, what you see is what you get. Go on and judge me a sentence at a time. But you haven't seen a damn thing yet. Let's go. How dare you judge me and try forcing me behind your Moscow solitude and shame? Stand like a man and you will quickly understand that only one of us walk away. The damage has been done, and I have had all I can stand. I will drink them all one by one until it's closing time again. And it's closing time again. Sing it with me. And it's closing time again. Everybody. And it's closing time again. Yeah. The damage has been done. And I have had all I can stand. I will drink them all one by one until it's closing time again. Holla if you hear me! The damage has been done, and I have had all I can stand. And I will drink them all one by one until it's closing
But thank you, Fender, for letting us be out here tonight. Thank you for having us the show.
Hey, wait a minute. I can't let you go like that.
Why?
I gotta have one more.
Oh, we got one more?
I think you need to get T-Bone up there.
For what? You don't know any of our tunes, do you?
Man, you did not play Amanda's favorite song.
Oh, Fallen Angel.
Fallen Angel.
I tell you what. Let's hold on. I tell you what. If one of our brothers can come up here and play it with us, note for note, and not miss a beat, we'll play the song for you, Amanda. How's that?
All right. So
it's all on you, T-Bone. If you can do it.
Oh shit.
It's all on you,
baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Crossfire Dash Radio Show, and this is the Fender Den segment, baby.
So
every Sunday at 6 p.m., we're getting ready to throw T-Bone under the bus. That's what I love to do.
So, Amanda, if it's not good, it's not on me, right?
So, you know, I'm in Boozer, so working under the bus is just a natural thing to me. You know, you got to know Big Al. God love him, but, you know, dude, I don't want to play a song. I forgot it. He's like, okay, we're going to do this one.
So we're in a room with fellow brothers and sisters, and Thomas is absolutely one of them, right? So he plays in a band that we support called Skipping Stone. So
that's right.
Make sure you check them out. They got videos out on YouTube, so check them out. Man, I hope you know. I hope you're good. Hope you know what you're doing, right? So here's one for you ladies in the world. It's a pretty powerful tune. This was called Fallen Angel. Hope you enjoy it. It's been a long time coming. Now comes the holy war. It's hit the ground running. Running to a perfect start. It's been a long time coming. Now comes the holy war. It's hit the ground running right into a perfect storm. Something this way is coming for those that gone astray. But there is no sense in them running, for there is no escape. What more do I need to say? This way is coming for those that gone astray. There is no sense in them running, for there is no escape. I cannot shake temptation or recall the day I failed. It's been years of suppressed frustration, and that's dragging me through hell. What more do I need to say? Lost his way. I live a lifetime of betrayal. I'm
I cannot shake temptation or recall the day I fell. It's been years of suppressed frustration that has dragged me through hell. What God put together, may no man put asunder. Inside the demon dwells, so you will never find me sober. What more do I need to say? A fallen angel lost his way. I live a lifetime of betrayal. I'm fighting tooth and nail. Sing it! I'm a fallen angel. 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 T-Bone! Good job, man.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's the way you throw somebody under the bus.
Well, he's been doing his homework, Amanda.
That just goes to show you, you put in the work, you can make it.
And that just goes to show you need to dial in and check out Skipping Stone. Right?
That's
Check out
right.
Skipping Stone.
So,
well done, sir.
Kelly Hood of Skipping Stone, he said, man, you want to interview Thomas about how it was playing with SWP. I love that guy.
But Fender, we're glad the band I'll speak for us all once in our existence that we're really happy you had us in here and take a chance and I was blasting your walls down and melting the metal off your house and letting us come in here and a bunch of wild motherfuckers.
You guys are always welcome here.
Right, we've been trying to get in here for a minute, so
yeah.
Guys out there, just keep spreading the word, spread the love. You can't raise a child without a community, and you can't lift the band off the ground without a bigger community as well. So it's not going to take just me, not just us five, right? Four, so not just us four. It's going to take all of you. All of you that wear these, you have a responsibility, right? And it's not a hard one. Is you take this band and you shove it down the throats of people whether they want it or not.
That's
simple.
That's what we've been doing. Hey, I do have a question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my turn to throw you under the bus.
Let me say something. It was really nice playing without, performing without having to play a guitar in my hand. You may have started something.
I'm
kidding.
Everybody said nix that.
I like the Four Horsemen.
What's your question? Sorry.
So, everybody knows now that you're going to Nashville to record this CD.
Not everybody, but some. I put out a promotional video on
Okay.
YouTube on Boom City's web YouTube page,
So-
and it's shared on our Facebook, so you can check it out. But yeah, we're going down to
Here's
Nashville.
my thing. After the CD is completed, I would like for you guys to do a CD release party online here.
Okay. A release party because
Yeah.
they ain't really gonna. We learned a hard lesson last time. May not be any hard copies, right? We may have a few. We ain't gonna print a bunch of CDs like we did last time, but because everything's so digital these days.
Right.
But it doesn't have anything to do with your question. You want me to come in here and do it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll do it for sure. Right. So let me give the kind of the back catalog as to why we decided as a band to go down there. So Malcolm Springer has worked with lots of cats, and if you go to malcolmspringer.com, you can see a long list of the things he's done. But there's one glaring, I'm speaking for myself again, one glaring, overwhelming presence on his page that once I saw it, it became something as a personal, kind of a bucket list thing, if you will. He worked with Fear Factory and did the Digimortal record, which is one of my top 5 favorite metal records of all time. And I know people, I say that, people think I'm stupid, right? But to be able to go down there and we work with a cat that produced and engineered and co-wrote a lot of that record with them it's a tremendous honor, something that I got to do something like that once when Mom Victim went and recorded with Travis and his crew at the Distiller Studio. So
right on.
November 9th will be a pretty awesome moment for me personally. And
when you go down there, just a friendly reminder. Always keep an open mind.
Oh, I know.
Even if you think the motherfucker is way out in left field, I've dealt with a bunch of them down there, and they know their shit.
Dude, all you have to do is go to YouTube and look him up, and he tells you like it is. Come here ready to work and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, them guys are on top of the game big time.
You just can't really question somebody that's been around it since he was 17 years old. You know, worked with Roadrunner, worked with different, labels. He's been through it all.
Right.
He knows it's really a blessing to be able to work with somebody that. I mean, he's all genres. I mean, from Eric Clapton, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Derek Trucks, Clutch, Devil Driver, even, some that haven't been mentioned yet. He's just done so much. I mean, and a lot of the metal scene won't be interested, but like even Three Doors Down, Matchbox 20. I mean, just look at the diverse catalog he has.
Right.
It's knowledge, so you just go down there and you be educated and be ready to work.
Yeah.
Ready to put
work
in 10 or
and
12-hour days and have a work mind, so that's what we're looking forward to.
Right on, man.
So it's funny because when one of the things that you get the gear of is like, oh, you think you're coming down here and doing them one way, right? When we recorded Trans Am Jams with Mike Taylor, can I use that as a segue real quick? Like Mike Taylor was the guitar player in Surviving Thea with me, and he was he was that mind behind a lot of what we've done. He's now the guitar player in Overload, and you can't find a better dude to play guitar, play the bass, sing, drum, and run sound and record and engineer a record, right? He is a master of all those things. So for me to take a chance and go down to Nashville, it has to be for a reason. It's because, right, now we're not trying to go, to dominate the world, but for us, it's a personal preference for me, right?
Yep.
And that doesn't mean I'm taking anything away from Mike. We actually were talking about taking him down there with us to be a part of the experience.
That would be cool.
He's a Beer Fear Factory fan too. That's a very long-winded answer to something you just said. The very answer is yes. When we are done with it in our hands, and the way he talks, it'll be a while. Like we're not going to go down there in 6 days have something.
Right.
We're going to be down there
while.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that being said, like I said in my promotional video, we're honored and humbled as a band to be given an opportunity for him to consider us, because people say, well, he's not going to want to inquire about anybody or people down there unless you feel like you have the chops. So where I was going with that was Mike did that same thing. He was like, no, you're coming in here and you're going to play it and do it this way, right? You're going to. So they come into the studio and parts have changed, right?
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah. Okay. But no, what a great way to bring, like Jason, like the first thing he's going to do with us is at that caliber of professionalism, right? With a dude like Malcolm. And I know I'm Malcolm Springer, yay dude, but I'm just saying, like, that's the level of confidence I have in Jason.
He can handle it.
He's got it.
He can
I
handle
think
it.
I could do it.
Right on.
But it was a really good time, man. This was a lot of fun, and we'll do it again. You know what I mean? Next time we'll bring all the crazy shit, and we'll tear the place down, if you don't mind.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for SWP.
Yeah!
All right, blowing your genre minds and not your genre parts, baby. Right here from the Den of Sin, I'm Fender.
T-Bone.
Stick around, because we still got some more music to play. Here's In the Clear with Infectious.
Sing your song. And it seems so easy. We all should know. Finger paint the ceiling down to the floor. Down to the floor. Down to the floor.
StageRental.com, where all your needs are met. We know the times have been tough for our customers with the coronavirus going around. When the all clear has been given back and you need a stage for your event, we're here to help you out. We will have available discounts to suit your needs. Don't forget, when all other companies are trying to make up for lost time, we don't have to, because we are here for you. At Louisville Stage Rental, we can accommodate anything that you need, from small events to large events. Just give us a call, 502-376-1240. LouisvilleStageRental.com is here for you. All you have to do is call.
Crossfire Radio, where we play the best damn music streaming today. www.crossfire-radio.com. www.crossfire-radio.com.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some Caustic coming out. This song is called Suicide Awareness. Be kind and check with your friend to see how he's doing. Yep.
On television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars. Rock stars. Rock stars.
Take your cost, you got deals. get your ass that so. You wear your uniform, high heels, short skirt. Then you go out at night, you put your skills to work. You're living in a small town, living to go down. You're wasting away, got time to play. Alright. Yeah. Sleeping all of the days and hiding from the light. You never look at yourself, you know it just ain't right. It's not the life you planned, but it's the one you chose. Now you get what you get by taking off your clothes. You're living in a small town, living to go down. You're wasting away, ain't got time to play. Living to go down. All the shimmer in your diamond is fading out. The glitter sparkle in your eyes burn out. As you're laying down to dream again another night. Tell me, baby, how's your nightmare now? You're living in a small town, living to go down. You're wasting away, ain't got time to play. Big city tree, living to go down. Big city tree. Your life's sold out now. Big city tree. All right. Yeah. All right.
As the autumn drifts through you, you need not fear the coming home. Time has come to abandon these burdens you bore for far too long, and so sleep forever, be at deep. The silence will now keep you safe and sacred from the burning world. The tragedy of life will leave you to the night. So please despair no more. Though you may not see the past, you need not fear the hurts anymore. You have found out a dream where the orchids grow and where pain can fall. So sleep forever, be at deep. The silence will now
I cannot think, I cannot speak. When I get back on home from work in a week, I'm fucking ill, I can't tell. Not pushing up another notch on my file. Feedback and distortion. Feedback, breaking up. Feedback and distortion. Don't you know that you are a star? Everybody play guitar. Who makes the rules? Who takes offense? Who drives a bomb on me and tells me confess? Don't make a sound unless you're wise. Don't be a fool for those who wear on this rise. Feedback and distortion. Feedback, breaking up. Feedback and distortion. Don't you know that you are a star? Everybody play guitar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much does it for us. We're going to slide out of here earlier. I haven't had dinner yet. And I got a company that arrived and a company that is leaving. But next week, let me tell you who we got here. T-Bone, did you enjoy jamming out with SWP?
Why, yes.
Why, yes, he did.
Yes.
All right, so far the Den shows have been hard rock and metal and just a lot of energy. So next week we're going to kick it back a little bit. Alan Ashbrough is going to be here. He is bringing a couple acoustic artists.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have a little bit of laid-back night.
Laid-back night.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be a little change in the pace, you know. Maybe we could be somebody's dinner music.
Probably so.
We could be your dinner music for the evening. So tune in next week, man, and we'll have more details to come on that unfabulous Facebook.
Oh.
Facebook, you're killing the local artists.
Yes, they are.
So we're not live on Facebook anymore. We're on Twitch, which you can get by going to crossfire-radio.com.
Yep.
And we have a Twitch account, and that's how you can watch us here in the Den of Sin and see all this great bands go through here.
Awesome.
But Facebook is going to do away with allowing bands to do their thing, which I think is wrong for them to do, because if it is a band that has went through the trouble of copyrighting your music and getting it all legalized, I can understand you not wanting somebody else playing your tunes. I could dig that. I could respect that, because that's a lot of work and money.
Mm-hmm.
So the part that gets me, they're going to do away with everything, and they're not even thinking about the people like us, T-Bone, that that are out there doing it. And you know, we don't have no copyrights.
Nope.
It's all original music. Why ain't you letting us play it?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. They gotta make room on the server for all the protest videos.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
All right, until next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to blow your minds again right here in the Den of Sin, baby. I'm Fender.
T-Bone.
And we'll catch you next week. Same time, same back channel.
All right, this one's for real. Who said you could stop?